Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Working the ground game. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Back to pass, it's Odom. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. Turns it on in midfield. Wide open on the right. Past the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tulane.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. On the ground, it's Phillips. At the 35, he's loose. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They give it to him again. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Plows his way ahead. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. The give on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's caught downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Great play by the defense there. Backed up in their own end. Offense trying to go jet sweep. Did you see the defenders? They knew exactly who was getting the football, and they made the tackle right away.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bison.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Number 47, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer. Got enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Rushes on. Finds his back in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running to the left. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Makes the catch. It's Bush. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about that? You just dial up the bubble screen, and this guy scores a touchdown for you. Nice job blocking down the field, getting a hat-on-hat, giving the receiver a place to run with the football to show off his speed. You can't execute the bubble screen any better than that.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Bison offense has taken the field, ready to begin this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Austin Mack. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Wants to throw. It's Mack. Under pressure.
What the fuck?
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Turning it on. Touchdown, Green Wave. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Phillips. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Left side, it's Mays. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Pushes ahead. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to pick up the 1st down just inside the 50 at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Out wide right, it's Mays. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on 2nd down? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, it's Phillips. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Mack, rush right in his face.
Oh.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Throwing, Mack. Quickly to the tight end. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Absolutely.
Oh. Come on. Come on, man. Move. What you want to do? We going straight back, or it's up to you, bro. You was up. I don't want, it's whatever you want to do. You want to go straight back or what? What we doing?
Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football.
It's nobody.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it.
Go, sit down. Sit down.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide left, it's Bush. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Running inside, it's Wilson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here comes the heat.
He was too fast. He was too fast.
Touchdown, Tulane. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. And it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. On the ground, it's Phillips. At the 35, he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Austin Mack.
Ooh.
Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Goes. Come on.
You got to read it quick,
It's
right?
no
He
back.
makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
It's nobody, man.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back.
Goes.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right?
Goes.
To get
It's
people aggressive.
nobody.
This
They
offense
had
kind of took
they
it
out.
the other direction, right? They
Goes.
came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
To the air, it's Odom. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The Bison offense is taking the field, ready to begin this drive. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. Quick give. It's Phillips. Driven back. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Mack. Right side, it's Mays. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Gets the back moving. Throwing, Mack. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Drops back. It's Smack. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Got some green grass. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Burrowing for yardage. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded, you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Austin Mack. They're all over him. And he never had a chance.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun on third down, it's Mack. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Set to kick this one off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Odom. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Hits inside, it's Wilson. There's some room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finds his tight end. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
From the red zone, it's Wilson. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bison offense is taking the field, ready to begin this drive. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Moving out to the right. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
The run inside. It's Phillips. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Going long. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. The 20. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end now in motion. They'll try the left side. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Black 14.
They'll ride him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Moving the pocket, it's Odom.
Ooh.
He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Go ahead, guys. Move. Go. Move. Guys, come on, man. Move.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Gosh. Oh.
Mack. Out wide right, it's Phillips. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to throw. Complete on the left to Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Right, and I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing, Mack. Good timing on the quick out.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
From the gun, it's Phillips. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick completion to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bison.
Woo, we needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pickup on that one. Makes up for some of the lost yardage, but they are still facing a 3rd down here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Handoff again. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Boston College, taking on the number 16 team, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Eagles, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings.
The Bison offense is taking the field, ready to begin this drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Austin Mack got away from trouble and got rid of it. That pass is incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end.
Man.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Left side, it's Bush. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Quarterback changing the play. Run in the red zone, it's Wilson. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Odom. Right side, it's Hill. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
The Bison offense is taking the field, ready to begin this drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Mack escapes the pressure to his right. The short hands, it's Mays. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Quick completion on the out. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Got him on the RPO. Makes a man miss. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mack. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, window's going to open and close quickly. You got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. RPO complete. There he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Finds a crease. It's Phillips. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Throwing, Mack. Moves to his right. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bison! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Trying to run it in. He's back in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. It followed the touchdown as he single-handedly is trying to keep them in it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. He's looking to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tells to fake. Looking left. A strike downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Makes a catch. Breaks into the open. The 20. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They give it back to him. Down he goes. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Bison offense has taken the field, ready to begin this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Austin Mack. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Running inside, it's Phillips. Got the first down, and the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
Good enough for a first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Mack. Look out. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Right at the line. Turning it on. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, it's a nice job handing off to him and getting the first down, but with the scoreboard looking how it does, you've got to throw the ball. You've got to go hurry up, you've got to get plays run quickly, and you've got to throw it down the field to get back in this game.
Throwing, Mack. Out wide right, it's Mays. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Phillips. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bison. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Bison! And here they come, almost all the way back.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. To the air, it's Odom. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Long way to go on second down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get them the ball, run after the catch.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll move the tight end. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense all over him. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Dropping back, it's Odom. Setting up the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw.
Oh, my God.
Vertical.
Get the fuck out.
He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they
Good
like
game.
3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
From the gun. Runs through the tackle. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Winning can